Monday, Labor Day 2023, September the 4th. Heading south out of Cartersville on, I guess this is 293. I'm wondering if it's an old 41, but I do not know that. I give out so much wrong information, I need to qualify almost everything I say. We're going to get some Labor Day video today. I hadn't decided what to do, where to go until just a little bit ago. Something's pulling me south. I'm going to ride down 41 through Atlanta, I think. Maybe catch 54 Jonesboro Highway out of Atlanta. But I'm not sure. That motorhome's been sitting there forever, seems like. Poor old tree. You know, I think trees grow for 100 years, they live for 100 years, and they die for 100 years. That's what I have heard. And I think that's probably accurate. This used to be nothing but kudzu and groundhogs over here to the left. Now it's nothing but logistics centers. Nice little swamp, a marsh swamp area to the right. I heard a train. I was hoping we'd catch a train, but that didn't happen. A couple of things. Like I said, I'm going to head south, I think, through Atlanta here in just a little bit. But I think I have finally, I better find some wood to knock on or something. I think I finally got the van squared away where it ought to be okay for an extended trip. I want to go to the border, the Texas border. So I've got to plan a trip through several states, of course, so I need to make sure that my Georgia concealed carry license is valid and good through whatever states I plan on visiting or going through. And I think with the recent legislation, I think it's pretty much nationwide carry, but I don't know. I like to make sure of things before I do them. Some things it may be better to ask for forgiveness than permission, but some things I'm sure aren't. We're going to try to fill up and get some gas. Loves, I get 10 cents a gallon with my card, irregardless. Where Kroger, you got to have a $100 thing to get $10 or 10 cents off. But I've got to plan a trip, and normally I don't plan, or if I do, my plan goes awry before I get started good. But let's see what we can figure out. We're going to go through Emerson, and then we're going to cut this off. We're going to upload it. But if you've got some ideas and different places to stop and see, interesting things you'd want to see between here and the Texas border, shoot me a comment, and I will try to, if it happens, when it happens, I will try to make some of these things happen. Also, we've got the van pretty much set up where we're self-sufficient. I would like to get some cells, solar cells on the top, and I want to get the insulation in, but I'm going to try to get that done this week. Ought to be a lot to see between here and there. Probably a couple of months. The way I drive, the way I get bucket has been a bathroom more times than not. So that's nothing to me. Okay, Emerson is dead on this Labor Day. Doug's is not open. I bet the police are out on 41 over here. I bet they're active. We're going to go to the Loves over here and fill up with gas. $3.59 at that Sunoco there. If we can get it, I got it for $3.34. We're at a Ingles in Winder yesterday. We don't have that much to get, but I want to get it before I get somewhere with it's $3.59, $3.69. Coming up on 41. Yeah, I like to look at all these bridge date stamps when they were built. I said, well, a lot of this would be when the bypass was done, or when the road was paved and they raised they got rid of the old plank bridge across the creek and built a real bridge, put a date stamp on it. I've always liked to look at cornerstones on buildings too, to catch those dates. Do they even put cornerstones and dates on buildings anymore? I doubt it. Everything's different nowadays. Things that meant something mean nothing, and things that meant nothing mean something now. It's an upside down, backwards, sideways world. Okay, Loves, $3.59. That means we'll get it for $3.49. Should we roll the dice and think we might get it cheaper? We've got 3/4 of a tank. Coffee at Love's this morning. Boy, Love's was packed today. It still is. I guess a lot of Labor Day travelers making it home. I don't know whether we want to mess with it or not. We might be able to find it cheaper. Let's cut this off. We'll start uploading it and we'll figure out what to do.